How you doing? I'm Master Antonio Garcia of the KookarooTotalFitness.com. What we're going to start in this new series is a series of exercises using what's commonly known as the Swiss ball, or the Pilates ball, or the yoga ball. Some of you may have seen these in your gym. You may have tried using this for a few exercises on your own, or might have just been walking around one of your local stores and seen these on the shelves and wondered, is this worth the investment? That I say absolutely yes. These things range from around $13 to around $30 for the ball. I personally wouldn't spend more than $20 on these, and most of those you can find $20 deals with the ball and a DVD. Mainly because you really don't need that high-end piece of rubber on here unless you're going to be doing it outside, or they pop a lot on you, which is I've only had one over the years actually go out on me. So these are actually really good investments. I spend about $13 for each ball. Now, one thing is that you'll notice there's usually like three different sizes. There's a 55 millimeter, 65 millimeter, and a 75 millimeter. So you may also be asking, well, which is the best kind for me to keep at the house? Now, the 55 millimeter is nice for certain exercises where you keep the ball between your legs, because that way you don't have to spread your legs out so far. Whereas the 75 millimeter, I've never used, and unless you're a 300-pound guy, you probably don't need a ball that big. This is a 65 millimeter here. This is actually the one in the middle. This is actually the one I use. Sometimes it may be nice to have a 55 millimeter for, like I said, some of those exercises where you have to wrap your leg around the ball. But for the majority of the exercises that you'll do on this, 65 millimeter is a good round number. So if you're just going to get one, I would recommend getting the 65 millimeter. Again, unless you're real petite, then getting the 55 millimeter, or you're really big and maybe get the 75 millimeter. But 65 millimeter works for the majority of people and the majority of the exercises. That is, one of the contributing factors when you try to choose a size. Now, why would you use a ball as opposed to other sorts of equipment? I know some of you know how to do crunches on these. But a nice reason why you have these is it allows you a certain level of stability. So we work with what's called stability muscles, which is the muscles that you use for balance. Okay, so when you're doing abs, say if you want to do like a chest press, come down here. Now all of a sudden, you're having to engage the stomach, so you're not falling from side to side just by doing a regular chest press. Okay, same thing. That if you do a plank, you switch it over and do like a plank movement. Now all of a sudden you're adding a level of instability to the exercise as opposed to just doing it on the floor, adding a little bit more and working some of those stabilizer muscles. So one of the disadvantages of doing this, say if you're doing weight training on these, is that you won't be able to do as much weight as you would on a bench. Because a bench you don't have to worry about falling over from side to side, so you can do heavier weights. So you are pretty limited as far as how much weight, because you're engaging your legs and your abs, but you're also, because the reason you're engaging your legs and your abs, you can go to lighter weight, but you still get the same kind of a workout, because instead of doing heavier weights and just focusing on one body part, now you're doing lighter weights but engaging a lot more range of muscle. So the stability ball is really nice for working, adding into your normal routines. A lot of your movements that you can do on a bench, you can do on here. A lot of the movements that you can do in a seated position. Shoulder press, bicep curls, you can do on the stability ball. Matter of fact, a lot of people are taking these to the offices now and sitting on the balls as opposed to seats, because now you're working your stabilizer muscles as you work. Okay? Now you can bounce around and work your legs. So take a look at this next series that we have using the stability ball, the yoga ball, Pilates ball, Swiss ball, whatever you know it by, and you'll start to see a wide variety of exercises you can do. It's very inexpensive, and it's something that's very compact. You can even let the air out. Most of them come with a pump. Let the air out and then just pump it up when you plan on using it. Personally, I leave it blown up all the time and just stick it in the closet. It's very compact. So anyways, this is the introduction to the stability ball. Take a look at all of our videos that we're going to be having, showing you a wide variety of exercises using it, and we hope you enjoy. And check out our website at KookarooTotalFitness.com, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.